Hello and welcome to another update video about TRB. Yeah, so we talked in the last video about this orange support area and that it needs to hold to give us this fifth wave to the upside in the current structure. So this is currently a likely scenario that we are moving higher here in the fifth wave, of a fifth wave, of a C wave, of a larger B wave. Could be the last wave to the upside. However, that could reach, possibly $83. So still decent distance there to be traveled. Yeah. We can look at potential targets here in more with more precision if we take the length of waves 1 through 3. Then we go to the low of the fourth wave, and it gives us pretty much the $77 level as key target. So I would pay attention to $77. And there is another way of measuring, not one that I typically use, but we want to have a bit of information here. That takes it to 69. So 69 and 77 are the next key levels to watch as targets if this is wave 5. All of that obviously based on the condition that the last swing low is holding. Here again, you can detect or you can identify the importance and the power of those support boxes. If you have an understanding of in which wave a certain asset is moving, a certain price chart, then you can use the correct Fibonacci levels to indicate where it is likely going to turn around. We had here a pretty narrow range between the 50% retracement level and the 61.8 retracement level. Not a large range, so obviously that always bears the risk that we might miss it, that it might turn a little early, but it actually moved into the range and turned exactly where it needed to, basically nearly touching the $41 level, which is the 61.8 retracement, and it's turning around. And I don't know if this is really wave 5, or if this is just a larger ABC structure and we're going to test support down here again around the $25 mark roughly, and we are resetting the larger degree fourth wave. That's still possible. But at the moment, we have to assume wave 5 has started, wave 5 of 5, because the chart turned around where it needed to. And you can always, make sure that you protect your position by using a trailing stop or just moving up your stop loss if you use the box. That's essentially what the box is for. I suggested to my channel members in an update a couple of days ago a much more relaxed approach. So basically, obviously that's up to you if you do. It's just a strategy suggestion because the chart is not very, it's not perfect. It's a diagonal and so on. So a more relaxed strategy is to basically use a pyramid approach down to, let's say, the previous wave 4 low, and then just sort of scaling in, buying a little bit. When the chart moves up, taking some profits. When it comes down again, you buy a little bit. So gridding that range basically like a grid bot. Because a lot of people, are looking for accuracy, precision on a chart like this, which just isn't perfect. Yeah, it's not a super precise chart. It's probably a B wave, a choppy B wave. Look at this. It's a bit of a mess here. So you don't need to try to get to the perfect accuracy of the subwaves and so on if the chart doesn't allow you to. And then a more zoomed out approach is often more relaxing and more satisfying as well. Just an idea, but now we've moved anyway. So anybody who started the pyramiding, you're basically in profit, probably only with a small position, but that's fine. That's trading, and that's essentially, you want it to turn around. You don't want it to break support. You want it to turn around at some point. Let's see if we can break above the green line. Next resistance at $60, then the wave 3 high at 66, and maybe we then get to those targets. If the price turns early now, then hopefully you have used a stop loss, and you can just reset a little lower, or you adopt that pyramiding approach. That's essentially up to you how you do that. That has to be in line with your risk appetite, risk profile, and trading plan. That's my update about TRB. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.